So I was gonna head over to the house and do some work on the tractor, and figured I would do like a house shop update. It's been a long time. We're getting real close to the house being done, probably like a couple weeks out. Shop's done, got electrical in it. So anyway, it's gonna head over there, do that. So this video is gonna be about, but I wanted to kind of show you one thing I have been doing in the shop too. So the Bibster body is pretty much 100% bare metal. Got everything stripped. Well, everything except for the stuff that I'm gonna remove, so like that cowl panel will go. Then as you guys know, this panel's in. I've got everything set up for the other side. So all the bottom strips, all the Zeus fastener clips, all that stuff's ready for the panels on the other side. So the weather really hasn't been our friend on this house build. Got a little break, and that's kind of why I'm heading over there today to do some work. Well, we're getting close enough now where I felt like it was time for an update video. So close, but yet so far away. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. Front door and everything's locked, so I'm gonna have to go around back. But just gonna give you a really quick tour of the house. Nothing fancy, nothing special. And then we'll get down to the shop, and I'll kind of give you the update on that thing as well. So you can see pretty serious progress. Got all the kitchen mostly done. Granite's in, a lot of electrical stuff's done. A lot of the fixtures are in. That's right. So floors are all done. Just trying to keep from messing those things up. It's gonna be our little bar setup, right? Beverage center down there. Yeah, pantry. Kids' bedrooms are on this side of the house. It's actually got like a cool little desk space between the two bedrooms. So we got like desk, and then there's bedroom. So that's pretty cool. Kind of keep an eye on them. Kind of keep an eye on what they're doing on the internet and all that kind of stuff versus them being in their bedrooms. And then they have like a Jack and Jill bathroom. And off the back porch, got double doors with, it's like screened in, but it's also got plastic. It's like a plastic material. I think they call it like Easy Breeze. And the actual windows themselves will come down, so you can like click them all down, just have screens up, or in the wintertime, if you want it to be pretty comfortable out here, just leave it all up. Kind of let the house heat and AC come from the inside and kind of warm the space, or you could have, I guess, an outside heater as well. And then this whole side of the house obviously is the master suite, bedroom, bathroom. It's hers, his. Should be some glass here at some point very soon. Big tub. Closet. So be Heather's and then mine. So you can kind of see it flows from the bedroom, bathroom into the closet. Then I had them add another thing, which is this door right here, which goes right into the laundry room. So it'll be washer and dryer. Then we got some storage over here. To me, it just made sense to be able to go from your closet right into the laundry room. Versus having to take your clothes all the way out and back around. And then there's a pocket door right here. So you can actually shut this off if you want to. Except I don't know how to get it out. So anyway, you know, just you get your clothes out of the dryer, you come right in your closet and put them up. You take your clothes off in the closet, you take them right over to the washroom and put them in the washer or whatever. So that just made sense to me. Anyway, getting close. We're getting close. I think we're still a couple weeks out. And then got an extra space upstairs, and see this is the other side of the laundry, so you can go in this way too. And obviously the garage. Show you something else I had him add too that I was pretty stoked on. And that is hot water outside. So you got hot and cold outside the garage. You know, when it's cold out and you want to wash your car, you got a little hot water, or I mean, if you just need hot water for anything. Still got a lot to do. They still got to pour the driveway. We still got to do a lot of backfilling, a lot of grading still, but yeah, progress. So I got some really big plans, really for the entire property. Obviously, it's like any other project though, you gotta kind of take it one step at a time. You can't get ahead of yourself, and there's a lot of things I want to do, but it's just not the time yet. Got to get the things that matter done now, and then I'll worry about those things once the things that matter are done. Like one of the things I want to do, I want to put a big patio area out here beside the house, in between the house and the shop. Big fire pit and, you know, all the fun stuff. It opened up now that it's winter time and all the leaves are falling off. That's the kind of view I'm hoping to get once I come in here and clean out some of this underbrush. So as you can see, we still got light coming in because we don't have any insulation. We've been working on some power. Finally got the power done. It took a little while, but super trick. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in here as far as where I needed power, where, you know, what I was gonna build, where, you know, I really wanted to just try to make it as convertible as I possibly could, and so we just put power everywhere. I mean, even up in here. So let me kind of show you what I got going on. So obviously for this thing, didn't really know what I wanted to do. Thought about putting like lighting up in here where that little step is, and so I had them put power outlets like every 15 feet up there. And they also kind of match up with where these posts come down. I didn't want them to run power down the post because I may take these out and actually replace it with one solid post. But I felt like I might have needed power on the post itself when I was done. And so I just had them kind of tied in up top. So you can see there's a 4-post. Another one there. Another one there. And then also what I had them do is half of those 4 switches on every one of those is switched. So got a switch over there by the door, and 2 of every one of those on both sides is switched on that switch. That way if I want to put lights up there, if I want to put neons, if I want, no matter what it is I want to do, flip the switches on and I got switched power around the whole shop. The other 2 are just always on. And then what I did was there's 2 switches. So the other switch basically just controls like three of those deals right here in the ceiling. And one over there against the wall. My idea behind that was that I'm gonna have like a lounge space right here. So when it's totally done, I'll probably have this kind of blocked off from the rest of the shop. Be like a lounge space, got a couch, gonna bust the Harley engine back out, probably rebuild something for that, have a, make a light out of it or something. And so that other switch will basically turn the lights on in here. If I end up doing like that little conference space, I'll turn the lights on in there. If I do the safe, it'll turn the lights on in there as well. So that was kind of the idea behind that. And then, because I just didn't want it to look like an old shop, put some barn lights on the outside. Just in an effort to kind of give it that cool barn look, right? I don't want it to look like just an old raggedy old shop. I want to kind of make this thing as nice as I possibly can. And then of course, we got 115 or 120 all the way down the side. And then right here we've got 220 coming up. Got 2 of those, 3 of those. There's one right there as well. And then another one right there. And then I've got up here, that's the 220 for the air compressor. What I want to do in this shop is like the whole back half is going to be my workspace. The whole front half will be storage and partially lounge space and whatever. So all my power outlets need to be back here in the back. Air compressor, 220 welders. I'm probably gonna have them run another 220 up and over and down this post here because I think my small welding table that I have now will actually be out here, and I'll just leave the plasma and that welder plugged up all the time. So I just flip the switch on like I can rock and roll. I don't have to break out some kind of extension cord or anything. And then speaking of welding tables, I got this bad boy. So that's a 4x8 certified flat welding table from weldtables.com. So I'm gonna put that thing together and I'll have 2. I'll have the one I currently use in the shop, the stand-up one, which I think is 3x5, I believe. And then I've got this 4x8, and I actually had them cut the legs shorter for me, so it'll be only 30 inches tall. So you can sit down at this one or use it as a chassis table. That's partly what I want to do. I'll probably build some nice fixtures that hang off either end and use it as a chassis table. I've got some plans on some builds I want to do going forward. They're very similar to the Bibster, but maybe more supercar-ish. Better suspension, better handling, that sort of thing. And I think out the back, there's a nice, kind of goes downhill, and it kind of has this hollow back down in there. May put a gun range down in there. I think it's a good space for it. Either that or off this side of the shop. I'm already thinking about putting another shop up, a smaller one, more of like a wash bay paint booth style building, separate from this building. I just don't want to cross the two over, and so it may go over there. So I don't know. I got to figure that out. But like I said, one step at a time. Next steps on this thing are probably going to be insulation. We're going to do spray foam in this whole thing, probably 2.5 to 3 inches, and then I'll probably sheet over it with something else. And then the floors, gonna do an industrial style epoxy floor, I think. So anyway, kind of waiting on the weather to turn around. Not really that concerned about this space right now too, just trying to get in the house right now. Once I'm in the house, it'll be easy for me to get down here and kind of mess around. And even though electrical's done in here, the power company hasn't came out and terminated the cables yet, so still kind of waiting on that. Can't really talk about lighting. So temporarily, lighting is going to be something like that. I've got 4 of those. I'll just stagger them throughout the shop. The ultimate goal though is to go LED throughout for a couple reasons. I like the color, go with like a really daylight style LED, and then noise. So for filming, you don't want stuff humming and making all kinds of noise. So LED is the plan. That and energy, right? At some point, I've got a couple buddies that have, one's got a YouTube channel, and they do solar. They're like into the solar, off the grid style stuff, and so they've been trying to talk me into going full solar power shop, welding, run welders, run all my machines, do everything just off the sun, which would be cool.